Hi Gemini, how you doing? So, hope you guys are doing well. Um, yeah, let me get into your reading, shall we? Don't forget to check out the star signs in your birth chart just to see what's going on and what resonates with you, with your circumstances and your situation. So, what's going on with Gemini, please? Thank you. It says right now you feel money coming in and you may have got paid, but maybe some of you guys have not got enough or you have guilty conscience. It says someone here wants you to feel it so much so to the point that they're picking on you. Could be governments as well. It says the government situation is not easy for those of you that are really receiving benefits or on the PIP or any government money and don't know how to pay it back if you've done anything wrong. It says the karma is very, very severe or very, very rude. It says right now, some of you guys may not be receiving any benefit money, so you're not feeling scared or shy to speak about things in your mind. However, it says, I know that I need help to put more money in. You need to give me more money out of the situation, says a Gemini. And it says one or two of you feel like you need help with that. But not everybody needs to be pushed or even shoved in their mind about it. Some people may even need support with death wishes because they realize they don't want to probably give you a bad outcome, but they're bullying people right now in the background to say that they are judged. And it says it's not going to be nice to pick on people directly because even if they do, they can't judge you with things that they know they've got going on. So they have to wait to see who aligns with their threats. It says this is a siege in their heads, and it doesn't say that it's good outcome for anyone that's looking forward to better news in their mindset because people are being picked on left, right, and center by the government system. It says you know that you all have good news in your mindset, but it says very bad news for a where will it go energy as well, ideally with somebody that knows they have a son or they want to look for the son in the mindset to see how it's going to transpire in years to come, because this person doesn't have anything to live by or any means to help them if somebody doesn't look very closely at what this mindset is doing to them. He says he's going mad and he wants to see his child or he wants to see his family member, but it says he doesn't know how to communicate this energy. He realized that he should never have pushed himself away from the child in the first place. He may go down the wrong road and that's his business. It says the mental health is telling him off, not to pick on you or to pick on anyone, but why would he want to pick on you as a parent or even pick on you as a family member in years to come or even now? It says no reason to believe that you should have botherations around your head around the situation, because karma comes to this person about why he's not looking into the parenting issue that he has right now with you, or even the parenting issue that he has inside himself with his child, or why he feels like the parenting issue is there with him right now in his head about the situation that he left you with, which is karma, because he doesn't have anything to pay for or even give you or even help you with in relation to your children. This could be a bad outcome for some of you guys looking forward to celebrity status, or you know you are a celebrity, or you feel like you've got good news overall with your mindset on your money or things that you are working towards as a family, or even seeing if you've got good news in your mindset. It says some of you guys really, really, really wonder why you don't even care so much anyway about a situation, because you've regularly seen yourself in good vibes and good vibes only. It says not really to help you, but to see an outcome transpire. So it's not going to be easy to see things ongoing because the situation does look at revenge at times in a bad way. There is a mixed race people on the mindset right now with somebody that could be looking at you too heavily. Maybe even seeing that you're not really bad mood to this person. You're not going to come out and shout at them. You're not going to tell them off for looking at other people, maybe other females or another person around your mindset. Some of you guys are really looking at this person like, what the hell are you doing? Why do you keep doing that? Like, you could be cheated on 20 times a year or 8 times a week or 9 times a day, or the problem just doesn't end. It's like you keep getting targeted for cheated on energy, or somebody just don't know how to keep it in their trousers. One or two of you, because it's not all of you. And it says anytime people will get in their minds about things, there is sometimes a good outcome in a situation, or a bad one. And it says someone doesn't want you to believe that they could be a nasty liar or a manipulator or a player or, someone that's really nasty. It says this person needs to move on. He's not really your type, or he's not really your shape, your size, or anything. He doesn't look good to you. He's not even a person you would entertain, really. He may even be tall and handsome in some way, but not every way. It's not something that you look at like, yeah, I like that. He's not all that shapely in his mind, or he doesn't feel that great about himself in that way, some people would say. But it says, something, you're not really looking at it in that way. You're not bothered about this person either. You may think he's fine as hell. You might think, bloody hell, he's sexy. But some of you guys realize he's not good in bed. Or some of you guys feel like his brain ain't all that anyway. Like, what he thinks inside himself ain't all that. Like, he might look good on the surface, but underneath it's whack. And some of you guys feel like his shape ain't really your type. The way he's flexing them muscles, he's not even that cute. It's like, well, bloody hell, I know you've got muscles, but you're not all that. Like, get it in your head, not all of you are sexy the way you want to portray yourselves to be. And then karma comes again because you want to insult me as a female. How my shape ain't all that, or I don't look that good, or I have to dress a certain way, or my hair, or my nails, my this, my that, my features, my eyes, my lips, my nose, my this, my that. Or it could be the fact that you want to see if I'm smelling good. Like, all these things are coming to pass. Because it says karma's right now on the earth with anywhere you go in life. People keep looking at people way too hard on the surface level. And it says God knows we are ordaining this energy to shift. So there's going to be an absolute shift in April next year. But karma comes with this because we want it by May this year. And it never happens. And it says, something, we're trying to push it by April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. No later than November. And if it doesn't happen by then, we are in karma because it's going to keep going round and round. So there is an energy shift with the universe saying, okay, I'm making sure this can happen by October this year. Because there's something that's going to happen in the universe that's going to make it happen for all of us to feel comfortable in our own rights and still be able to look at each other like, I like you. You're cool. I'm not just looking at you for who you are in your mind. I'm looking at you for your personality traits, and I'm looking at you for your sexual appearance. But at the same time, I don't need to have everything. I can get one or the other, or I'm looking at you on a whole, or I'm looking at you for different aspects that I know is good for me, not because everybody is trending in a way that I should trend. And then we're all looking at the same things because there's gossip. Like if I go to a friend, oh, she didn't look good, Oh, yeah, he wasn't that cute, Oh, he's a jerk. It's like everybody's got their own opinion on what it is that they like. And that's the way things should be. Through Scorpio's energy, it's like everybody should have a chance to pick what they like in a person and be there for their mindsets to like each other in that way. It says it's not going to work out for some people like Geminis that want to provoke the energy, or even Libras that might not like the energy, and maybe even people in the native lands, because there's certain people that want to poke people for saying, look at me, I know you're there, in certain lands in Togo. I don't know why that energy keeps coming up. Yeah, it's like somebody here wants to be addressed. They want to see things in your mindset. And some of you guys are dealing with Scorpio. Some of you guys are dealing with Geminis that have issues with other people that want to look at things as well. Some of you guys are being held to a stake in your mind or in the background of your energy to say, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Yeah. And it says they don't know why they're doing it either. Some of them keep holding on to your factors. Some of them are holding on to your loins. Some of them are holding on to your oats. And some of them feel like they're going to get with you one day, but it says it's never going to happen unless you want to get shot down dead. Do you know that you're not going to come to me and try to practice any witchcraft or riddles on me to see if I'm going to stay? Do you know I'm not going to push my mindset on you, is what this person keeps saying and lying. This person keeps riddling the hell out of your mindset. As a Scorpio female, for some of you guys dealing with Scorpio females, they don't want to riddle you as a Gemini, but you've got people around you that are riddling them. They don't like it. They keep playing the mindset around yours to say, do you know I'm going to move on from this subject or even this situation? And they can't move because they've been held down by a law or held down by some probably not a good outcome in their mind to talk about it, but there's a spiritual energy that keeps holding them and using the forces of Gemini energy, which is witchcraft, to hold them down. And it says your energy is of star signs that will communicate things in your mind, like Capricorn. And it says even Cancerian has these attributes sometimes too, where they feel like they can steadily keep you there or keep somebody there. And it says it's bad outcome for these people. They don't need to be using affirmations of law of attraction or war to get to you. It says there's karma with certain people out here. You may not want to see things through the mindset of certain energies because it's going to be too dark. Hence why we've got to look at things in a little increment. Mind you, it says you will learn what you want to learn when you want to learn it, but not all the time. Some of you really need to write things down as well and get off your chest. But it says some of you are absolutely in awe with why do they frustrate themselves over fancying me? Why are they holding on to me like I'm God's last supper, like in their belly? Like, why do they want to feed off of me? Why do they want to choose me to laugh with even when I don't want to laugh with them? Or why do they feel like I want to be a part of their clique, their crowd, when I don't want to hang with them? Why do they feel like they need to choose me when I don't even like them? Okay, because some of you just don't like them and you're like, bloody hell, can you leave me alone? I'm not going to come to you and say nothing to you as long as you leave me alone, and I'm not ready to talk to you either. And it says only you and Pisces understand this, because Pisces does not want to know that you're riddling them in sexual energies, because you have done in the past, or you made them feel like good news was going to come but it never really came. And it says some of you guys are really innocent in the situation because you don't want to see that sex plays out in your mind or in your head in a way that it has in the past, but you realize you've got to play it out with them or with their energy. Sometimes you even like them a bit too much, more than you should. And it says sometimes you need to keep your mind on things in a way that you're not going to have bad mood. It says some of you realize you're doing good news things and you're playing a role to have blessings in your mindset, but not really seeing if it works out for you overall. Sometimes you may have to look at things and repeat in karma, is it going to work out again and again? It says your love life has respectfully given you good news. Did you not know that? And it says even when you didn't realize it, you'll have good news again and again and again and again. Some of you really need to panic this year on why it's not going to work out for you in a bad way, because you didn't realize that you actually won something. You've moved past it. You have bus, like you've come out of a situation, a hardship or some type of plenty, like cause for concerns have gone away. You could have stacks of them related to money issues as well, or maybe even related to cause for concern in other ways, like partnerships and people, and certain things that you still need to work on a little bit because there's karma there. But it says you don't have to build around the problem. You can see that friends can come and go, or you can be there as cordial as you want to be and leave the situation alone. It says Pisces energy can deal with that. They'll give you good news. They won't harm you with bad news. And they'll see you as a friendship level of good news as well. Not bad news. Everything's going to work out just fine for you. And it says there's love and there is respect there. And there's so much good news coming up in the next week, on 2 days, in fact, because someone wants to reach out to you or call in for you, like ask you for a time to speak again. Like, I want her number, or I want to talk to that one. I like her so much. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Yeah. Someone wants to look for you, and they realize you've got to give yourself good news too. So they're going to find you and make sure that they're friends with you, and all this fanny talk is going to be fun, because it says sometimes they want to hear some things about guys or lip sync, cursing, sex, or just things that are going to make fun of you, but fun of them and fun of everyone. And it's going to be so bloody fun, because they want to. They feel like Gemini energy is rich in Pisces, and Pisces energy is rich in Gemini. And God knows why good news comes to you all, because Scorpios are there too. Like, bloody hell, I did it. Did you see me? And it says, well, yeah, Scorpio, you're the hell. Like, you are the ritual of it all. You're like the holy grail. Like, bloody hell, where would we go without you? You're the one that made it happen. I know. Scorpio's like, bloody hell, I know. Did you see me? Did you see me though? Yeah. Hello, I'm not taking away the good news from you, honey. You are the best. Pisces will deny it at times, but they still know that you're the best. They can't help it. They know they shouldn't play your mind because they can be manipulative. Like they can be two-faced like Geminis. But Geminis will be like, well, I'm being honest though. I'm not lying. Even when you think I'm lying. So don't think I am, but I ain't. So it's like, well, bloody hell, Gemini, you didn't do it, did you? You worshipped the ground you walked on, but you still gave someone good news. Well done. So it's like, well, come on, let's all have fun. Let's all go and have an orgy. Let's all have some sex. Because some of you guys really want to go down that road where you want to have fun and open up to new adventures. Maybe even see new portals of fun as well with that vibe. And some of you guys are like, what the hell is this? I don't do that. That's not my style. That's not my vagina style. That's not my penis style. That's not my love life. I don't want to do that. But some people will not mind you being who you are. It says right now there's an energy to hold on to your mindset in that way where you can have fun as much as you want, but don't try to take it away from the next guy that wants to have it in a good way. It says, well, I didn't tell you that I wanted to, but I'm not going to see you in a presence of being nasty either. So I do want to know that I have fun, but I'm not going to have fun with you being my mindset. I really, really like you, but I don't want you being my mindset. So I'm okay with you being you. Okay? Because this person says they don't know what it is with you, but they realize you're going to have fun anyway. Wherever you go, whatever you do, whenever you choose to, you're going to have some fun. And you're going to go off and enjoy yourself with whatever you want and whatever you do and however you want to do it. It says good news comes to you all. I like you for that. And it says there's a parent energy as well that wants to shine its light in that way. And it says karma's come into this parent energy in that way too, because they're warning themselves not to be a jerk to you. But what if you just wanted to let your hair down and have some fun? Who am I to judge you and say you shouldn't be like that because you're a parent, or you shouldn't be like that because you're a mum? Like, you should be whoever you want to be and love yourself the way you want to, and join in on sex activities or love life activities or anything that you want, because you can be who you want to be. Basing it off of what you have to say is very, very important too, because they realize they have to follow you in your mind. Like, who the hell are you to judge me? Because yes, it is going to turn around instantly. Their mindset will laugh at you, completely laugh at you. And as soon as you get mad with them, even if it's at a distance or in the mind of theirs, directly they feel an energy shift. They're like, all right, I need to change my mind. I can feel my mum's vibe and she needs to behave herself, because I don't like telling her off, but I realize I need to behave myself because it's not right for me to insult her or my dad or my friend, or, you know, the neighbor, or somebody, whoever it is. It could be a colleague. It could be anybody. This person's like, all right, I need to quickly change my behavior. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. But it says, why are you doing that for? Why do you keep following me and doing things behind me, poking me, prodding me, making me feel less than? And then when I turn around and say, behave yourself, I'm not following you, I'm not listening to you, I'm not allowing you to disrespect me or treat me like shit, why is it you quickly turn around then like it's not authentic? Like, you didn't really think about it in the way that I taught you to do so, in a way that you could communicate, saying, you know what, genuinely, I appreciate that. And genuinely, I respect that. Genuinely, I can see it for myself. And I believe you're right about that. I shouldn't behave like that. Or anyone shouldn't behave like that. But it says this person quickly jumps on the bandwagon and starts riding fences, starts, you know, dancing around it, doesn't know which way to go, but starts dealing with things in a different way behind you again, because they don't really trust you or even believe in your sayings, but they will do anything to stay in your circle, to stay in your friendship group, to stay in your mindset, to stay in your abilities to have fun, to be friendly, to be there, to often play in your heads. And it says it's not going to work this year. Gemini energy could come into the situation with their mindset saying, I know it's me toying with you. But it also says all of you that are dealing with the Capricorn energy, the Aquarius energies, and Libra's energies could be like that too. Scorpio energy once in a while can be like that, but it says all this time Sagittarius has been provoking them to be like that through their energy. So it doesn't say that they're authentic to themselves with that until they turn around and say bugger off Aquarius energy and Sagittarius energy, who provoke them a lot to be non-committal to their self and their rules. But it says they really, really rule out the mindset with your energy, because Gemini energy manipulates, it plays, it's two-faced, it's mind games, and it's really, really authentic around the time that they see good news come to their mind. They don't need to play anyone's energy more than they play evil Capricorn energy against their own, because sometimes self-sabotage can come in and ruin everything. But it says, you know something, I'm not going to allow myself to self-sabotage. I'm going to deal with you where you are. And I don't want to hear that I'm going to have bad news with you. I want to have good news. So when are you going to try and trust yourself to move on past the issue? Because I don't like your mindset bullying me. So I'm going to move on past the issue and I'm going to have some fun. Where are we going next week? Let's start planning a day out. Let's go out. Let's have some fun. Because I don't want to stay in this stuck, misty, moody, dark energy that's going to make me feel gloomy and dumb or sad or evil or all kinds of evil and all kinds of weird stuff and all kind of different energies start poking me and bothering me, because I can feel someone in the background still wondering where I am. Like, does it have to come out? Who's there in Aries? And it says Aries energy keeps trying to get involved in things that you wouldn't normally want to get involved in. You might even see them for who they are. They might even come forward and speak to you directly, or even see what's going on with you in your mind, or maybe even see if they can come around and see you as your fellowship energy could be there for them. Like, it could be helpful to them in some type of way. And it says it's not going to be easy, especially if you've got a son or a child with them, like a daughter, or, you know, maybe you're a parent to them in some way. It says, well, bloody hell, you didn't want to know me then. Why do you want to know me now for? Can you not leave me alone? It says, no, I want some time alone with my son. Really and truly, they want your crutches. They want to be in between your legs. This person says, well, I know I've got a child with you. Yeah, you know you got a child with me now. After you remember the sex was good, after how many years later, now you want to come back to see your child, right? Yeah, because time is going past and you're getting old and you didn't know that you had love to give somebody. Or is it that you want to know that the sex is still good? So you want to know if you come back and see if it's going to be good for you. Yeah. I feel your vibe, because you can't even speak right. Like, you're slurring. Yeah, I hear you. You're muffling. What did you say? Oh, all right. I get it. You can't speak now. Cat's got your tongue. It says bye. Bye to everybody that thinks that I'm just going to lay up with them and think I'm going to give them good news in their mindset about who I am, because it's not going to happen. You don't know me. So therefore, don't come to me with any BS, because it's not going to work out in your favor. And these people don't realize who you are in the Pisces energy that you reside in, because you will look at people from spectrums of light from Pisces, and you'll give yourself good news as Gemini in Scorpio, and you'll give yourself great news as Aries energy passes through you and starts looking around and saying, well, I don't belong here. Yeah, because I told you, I got Scorpio on my tail saying goodbye to you, and I got Gemini energy in me saying, yep, Scorpio, do it, let's cut them off. Like, it doesn't help people bothering people with the same vibes that they want to come forward in, like 2001, you know, maybe 1998, you know, 2007, you know, maybe even 2006 for some of you guys that don't remember the errors that were going on around them times. There was things going on around times that you can't even remember. I can't even remember, but there was things there that someone clearly thought they could have time alone with. Maybe it was very, very fun for you both them times, but it's not anymore. Who knows why this person even thought that they could speak to you for so long? How many years have gone by and we've known each other, but yet you don't like me? I've got a kid with you, but you still don't like me though. So what do you want to see me for now? What do you want to hold on to me for now? Why do you keep coming around me even? Why do you feel like you could stick your tongue in my throat and kiss me? Why do you feel like you can touch me in my centerpiece and make me feel so good and then leave me? Why do you feel like you want to come and make love to me and it's going to be everything but great? These are things that people don't understand, Gemini, in your mindset. It's like they think that they can come and just wash their head around you, treat you anyhow, and then you're just going to be like, yeah, that was great, let's do it again. Not. And then you're just going to walk away. Some of you guys might do it as females. Men will do that all day, every day. Karma comes to them though, because they realize they should have stayed half of the time. They realize, oh my gosh, I like that one. Oh, I didn't realize that she was so great in bed. Oh my gosh, she was absolutely amazing. Yeah. Doesn't say why. But some of them absolutely realize that you're a genius in your mind when it comes to sexual mental health, or it could be your love life overall, like the way you treat a man, how you treat a woman, how you treat people overall as Geminis, girls or boys, whatever, guys or girls. Like, absolutely, you treat women so amazing that it's like, bloody hell, I want to be there again. Then they realise they should have wished for something else because it comes out in the end that you was nasty. Ugh. And then some of you, it's absolutely brilliant the way you treat a man. Ooh, Gemini, you might even have to hold them down, treat them like as if they're not going anywhere for it to last though. You know, because they're trying to pull away. And it's not your fault why they're trying to pull away. It's just their mental health is telling them, I've got to run. See ya. I've got to see my son. I've got to see my daughter. I've got to see my baby mum. I've got to see another person. I've got to go to work. I'm busy. Oh, it's not you, it's me. Oops, karma came again. It says this is the reason why there is karma, because there's too much transpiring in a way that things don't get released in the head in a way that things could settle and have good news in those regions, because people are too busy trolling people for the wrong thing. It doesn't open up a way to be practical. There is openings for practicality, but only when it's worked through with Taurus, maybe even Gemini and Scorpio, and maybe even Libra, because sometimes these energies need to be looked at and addressed carefully through Gemini, Libra, Scorpio, and Taurus. Okay? And it says some of you guys need to realize that through Gemini, Libra, Taurus, and Scorpio. Okay? And those energies can be looked at with Gemini's energy saying, see, I saw you. Did you see me? Ideally, I know you're there. It says good news with you and Leo now. You can make love. Everything is cushy. It's fine. It's beautiful. Because you use Gemini, you use Libra, and you use Scorpio and Taurus for the right reasons. That's the antidote to love in the zodiac. For some of you that don't understand that, that's the absolute antidote to love. And it really, really helps you all to go down the wrong path, not anymore. That can be your answer to things if we just study it through those star signs and help you out. One day we will do that on this platform, and you'll see that blessings can come to you all. Even the ones that are in a relationship that just need to stabilize a relationship and give it all good news. It's just going to take some time to give it some balance because it needs to work through Libra. And Libra's not working with us right now to do that. But it says we can do it. We'll get there. As long as we know love is in the air and things can help out and blessings can come and da 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 da. You know, it will work out. It will work itself out. It will work out. So try to warn yourself that good news is coming. Blessings is on its way. Karma is no longer with you. Absolutely yes to everything that's going to be great. Thinking about things that could work out or be great to you is going to be absolutely amazing. Time spent alone is not always going to be easy. You will see things in a way that transpires in a way that good news can come. And no one is going to bother you in Taurus energy no more, because you've had a little bit of a pick on energy with Taurus recently. And it says they know that they're picking on you again. They may even try to bully you to the point of no end. And they don't know why they're doing it. They just like it. They just feel like they need to pick on you, and they're not going to come back to you anymore. Hence why Scorpio's like, you better not even come to me, because I know it happened in years to come, and I know many people were doing that shit, but I don't want to get involved with that anymore. Thank God I know I'm the new ruler. I'm not going to allow anyone to pick on me no more. So best bow down, bitches. Best bow down. God is not allowing it through Satan. Oh my gosh. Scorpio is under power to evict anybody from this country, anybody from this earth. You know, they have power right now to evict you in your mindset from something, and they didn't realize it until karma came yesterday. It says, well done, Scorpio. Did you realize you were an angel of God in a way that I will look after you because you look for me? You went down in your mind and says, God, I need you. I need to search for the kingdom of God. That's what I need, the kingdom of God. Where is the kingdom of God? Do you know how powerful that is? That is so powerful. God is not just anywhere. God can be there with you anywhere. But I'm going to God's house. I need to look for God. Where's God? Nah, Scorpio did it first. I don't care. And it says Scorpio knows why. They needed God, but at the same time they realized when they got there, God told them off. God told off everybody, in fact, through them. But God was like, well, when was you going to come to me? Did you not know that you had to come? I need you. Because God needs people too. You didn't know that I was stuck in this house, being good to myself through things. Yeah? I don't know if you know that song. Did you check on me? Baby, did you look for me? Yeah? That song. It's similar. It's not quite the same. But God's like, boy, did you check for me? Did you look for me? I needed you. And God was drinking alcohol. Yeah? He might have been on that banjo too, honey. But hey, he needed somebody to come and rescue him out of his problems. Because Satan's been nasty to him. And you know something? God says, I know you need me, but I need you. So when are you going to help me with this world? Do you know I can't do it alone? My angels are there and they're disobeying me through Satan's mind. Do you know I need you through Ariel's mind, who is going to be cornucopia to your lifespan? And they can't even give you good news right now through Scorpio's energy because they don't like your energy or Scorpio. And it says even their mindset wants to know that good news can come. Ideally the angels, because every angel is assigned angels. So if there is one angel that's taking care of the world's karma, like ideally it could be certain things in life that they have to do, they have to be assigned many different angels as a rank. Like, you know, it's got to be like an army of angels in that special need. You know, there could be a special area that they're assigned to and they still need a load of angels to help them out. Yeah, it's going to be like that. But it says only you understand more than you need to. Because you don't really need to know that unless you need to really, really know it, you know? But it says if you want to, we could go biblical on you and bring up why the Bible is so special one day. We could talk about God's realm and why God needs angels and visitors to your home with these special needs angels and all these different aspects of life that you need to understand, you know? Because it's very important to some people in a way that they need to understand things, especially when they get tarot cards or maybe when they're doing special readings or looking for ancestors or looking for personal things that are going to belong in their mind or how things work or why is things taking so long or where's it going with life. Like people need to know certain things, innit? So karma comes in that way. But it says you're all going to see blessings 1 week or 1 year later through karma of Scorpio, because karma's coming to Scorpio in a bad way next year, but not really if they can try and support something in their mind this year. So they may have to work on it. And it says you will all find out what's going on in Libra's energy reading in the next week or two. But it says right now they really want to know what it is. For some of them, it's like, please, God, don't give me karma again. I've been through the war. I've been through the ringer. Like, I have been through it. Please, Lord, have mercy on me. I'm seeking the kingdom of God. Lord, what is it you want me to do? Please, God, use me, but don't hurt me. Because they've been through it. They don't want no more pain. It's like, please, God, don't put me in the hands of the wicked. These times, I'm not blaming you, God. I promise. If it's Satan, tell me that Satan's going to go away. What is it that he's trying to do to me now? What the friggin' hell are you doing to me, Satan? I don't want to know you. Just piss off. I'm God's angel. I'm God's cherubim. I am God's friend. I am God's servant. I am God's everything. You listen to me. Don't ever step to me in the kingdom of God. And don't ever come to the kingdom of God again. You are not welcome here under God's mind, under God's rules. I know God wouldn't want to know that you're coming here if you keep attacking God. Leave God alone. That's where Scorpio's gone right back to Jesus, honey. Right back to Jesus, where Jesus says, you know what? I'm protecting my father. I am going to be my father's keeper. I am going to love my father and make sure my father is good. You ain't going to friggin' step in my direction, Satan. You're not welcome here. Get out of here with that BS. Yeah? You're not welcome in this kingdom at all. You better go to Nebula. You better go over to Nebula. They're needing you over there. Yeah? Only God knows why. Because God says you're going over there soon. Okay? So that will be your quarters. Yeah? This country right now, this England, Scotland, Wales, okay, this United Kingdom is under attack. We need to see to it in our mindsets. Maybe even join the rank of readers that might not want to do it, but we still looking anyway. Because we've got to be delicate about the situation and we need to help people as well in their mindsets. Like Africa is calling for us to do things right now in Ghana. There's a lot of energies in relation to that we didn't realize is calling us to be bad, me to ourselves. And we just don't understand why. It says energy fields are going to help us though to move past it. If we see a good outcome, we're going to breathe breathe light into that energy and have fun. We're not going to see darkness. Okay, and we're needed in those areas of times to have fun. So we don't have to go there, but we may have to visit it in our mind just to see what's going on. So even if we do a Ghana reading versus England, just to see what's going on, because it says all this time someone's pulling your energy just to have a look, and there is something going on. That's why in years before we were looking at it through that perspective, and it says only some people that understand this will get the answers right in their mind about what's going on with the energies that are cursing this country from that country, Ghana in particularly. Okay, for those of you that live in England, Scotland, Wales, United Kingdom, you'll understand why it's necessary to follow this channel sometimes to get certain information when you feel like spiritual essences are conquering you through other countries. It says even the Ukraine situation hasn't passed completely, but you will see why that has to be looked at delicately in the mindset of Uganda, Ghana, and Ukraine. Doesn't want to say it, but Gambia. Gambia is also lashing out. Okay? You may want to look at Italy for some of you as well. That's a secret little country that's coming up. It's like it's been there. You know who Italy is, but that one's creeping in. So we can look at these things closely in relation to England and why it's being affected through England's mindset, because we've got to look at things carefully. Okay? And the British Isles. Oof. These are all things that are going to come up and teach us how to invite ourselves to good news in years to come. So right now we're going to see you in your mind about it, having fun, enjoying yourself, enjoying your day, and giving yourself a blessed week ahead, my lovelies. So at this time, there's going to be good news for you all to see that you have good news overall with your love lives, your sex lives, your money, and just things that you want to do over the holidays. Enjoy your holidays. Don't try to worry about anything that's going on too badly around you. Look at the best in life and just enjoy, and tell those creeps to bugger off and try to enjoy your year ahead as much as possible. Okay, Geminis, I'm going to leave it there for now, and I will speak to you in your next reading. Ciao for now. Bye.